Hello, Aries. How are you? I'm so happy that you've brought me into your day and I can share a little bit of your space today. Thank you so much. This is a new moon reading. My name is Dawn and we're going to be taking a look, Aries, at the energy coming forward for you in the new moon manifestation window that we've got, and taking a look at the possible unfolding of that in the weeks ahead. So we're going to draw some tarot to begin, and then we're going to get some clarification through some oracle cards. All right, so let's get started, Aries. Oh, new moons are always so beautiful. It's always about bringing new things to light and allowing for new possibilities. So let's take a look here. I've already set the candle, cleared the space, grounded my energy, so the channel should be pretty clear. And we're starting this with the Alpine Swift Air. Reason and judgment are required to make important decisions, then analyze and act quickly. Okay, so reason and judgment are required to make important decisions. That's the first one out. The dolphin, water, so you have air and water. A person who seems distant can help you greatly. Accepted their advice. Okay, and that's King of Cups energy. So there's someone who may be at a physical distance that can help you with this, Aries, or there's someone that maybe you've been distanced from that can help you with whatever is going to manifest through this new moon window that we have. Best, party time, let go, forget about everything and come back tomorrow. Okay, so there's a little bit of play that you're going to be a part of. You're being asked to create some time for yourself in play. And the mermaid, embrace change, your life depends on it. And this is the typically the death card, which really means, it doesn't literally mean death. It usually means the death of a situation, a death of a perception that you've got, an outlook about something. It doesn't necessarily have to pertain to the actual death, okay? So those are the cards coming forward so far with your new moon energy, Aries. So let's take a look a little more closely at that. We're going to use some a crystal deck. Crystals have phenomenal energy within them, and they have really healing properties about them. So Aries, let's see what the messages are around each of your main ideas here, and gain a little more clarity into what's happening. Okay. Okay, beautiful. All right. So, combined with your card about reason and judgment are required, Page of Swords, to make an important decision. So you may have some important decisions that you have to make, Aries, and this new moon energy is allowing you the space. It's giving you that window to make that decision. It's going to put you in a place that's really going to be helpful for you. And supporting that is agate, get back into balance. So somewhere you're not balanced, Aries, there's an imbalance there, where as it pertains to the card before it, where perhaps you haven't felt you've been ready to make an important decision, you haven't trusted your reason and judgment, and the card that comes after it is suggesting that you get yourself back into balance, and this window is going to help you to do that, this manifesting window. And if you want to make this an interactive reading at any point, you can pause the video, or you can get a piece of paper and pen and just make notes as you go of things that come up for you as you're listening. And then that will make it even more specific for you, and that could turn into part of or all of your manifestation list of things that you want to create and manifest for yourself within this cycle. So that can make it interactive between us. If some of these messages are speaking to you, then jot that down and make those notes so that you can take that, create your manifestation list, and if you do a new moon ritual, then this will help support you with that. All right, So under the Dolphin, a person who seems distant can help you greatly and accept their advice. That's King of Cups energy. That's very supportive, wise energy. And Bloodstone, get up and get moving. Okay, so it's time to take someone's advice. It's time to perhaps reach out to someone that you've been distanced from, or if someone lives at a distance and you've been communicating with each other, this person has some good advice for you around what it is that you need to make these big decisions about, Aries. So pay attention to that. The position of this card says to really pay attention to this one. So let's see, underneath party time, let it go, forget about everything and come back tomorrow. You're gonna need to take a break, speak your truth. Sodalite. Sodalite is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone. It's around communication, speaking in groups, and being able to speak your truth within groups. And it's time for you to just let things relax, speak your truth. So as you're moving forward, it looks like you've got a big decision to make, Aries, a decision of some kind, whatever you're asking about or wanting to manifest in this new moon energy. You've got somebody that perhaps you don't communicate with often or lives at a distance from you that you can take some great advice from if you open up to that and just speak your truth and give yourself a little bit of a break, because it feels like maybe you've been a little too hard on yourself. So give yourself a little bit of a break and enjoy the process. You know, this doesn't have to be a painful process for you, Aries, is the message I'm getting. So enjoy that process. And then the same position, paying closer attention to this, is Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in. And that's supporting embracing change and the Death card. So you've got to make time for yourself to realize this transition that is coming through for you. There's something that's ending and something that's beginning. And that always comes through with a card like the Death card. And scheduling yourself in means around that, you need to take some time out for yourself. You need to let yourself play a little bit and just let things go, speak your truth. And there's someone that's going to come through in this cycle that's going to help and support you and give you advice that perhaps you didn't expect. We need to get into balance in order for this to come forward. So perhaps you're hanging on to something that you haven't wanted to release, haven't wanted to let go of. And sometimes we get comfortable in something, although it's not for our highest good. Sometimes we ignore the signs for change because change can be uncomfortable for everybody, Aries, right? So this is saying, play a little bit. This is going to be a good change for you. So give yourself that break. Speak your truth and positive things are going to come forward for sure. So let's take a look at a little more clarity. And we're drawing in the energy of the bird spirit with this. And these are beautiful little cards here. So let's take a look at what's coming forward for you. Okay, oh, Aries, so nice. Oh, look at this. Very exciting. Okay, all right, Aries, so we have the turkey energy coming with you right here. So you've got getting back into balance, and you need to make decisions using your reason and your judgment. And turkey energy, honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessing as a service to the greater good. So, your own schedule, right? Your own manifestation of whatever it is, honor that for you. The harvest is the fruition, that's the coming through. And in order to honor that harvest, you've got to work through whatever this little blockage is for you in order to manifest that. So, underneath the energy of getting up and getting moving with this person that is going to come in and give you possibly some great advice. We have the Robin. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. So that fully supports that message of someone who's coming in for you, who is maybe not someone you would necessarily think to take their advice or perspective, but if you allow yourself that openness to do that, if you allow yourself just to play with the ideas, then something new is going to come forward from that, which is really very exciting, right? And then underneath this play and speak your truth. Speak your truth, so incredibly important. Sorry, there's a bit of glare on that. Just try and move it for you. They're not centered, but there's no glare, so there you go. All right, grouse. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So right in here with the play, dance and movement. So get out there. If it's physical exercise that you need in order to bring yourself back into that balance, then get some physical exercise. If it's dancing and music that you love, then listen to some uplifting music. Listen to music that you love that raises your vibration. Music you can dance to. I mean, there's not really anywhere that we can go dance right now, but dance in your living room, you know? Play the music, dance while you're doing the dishes. Just feel your body and get in tune and just play with it. Just allow yourself to play with that energy. And that opens up the channels for manifesting, you know, believe it or not. The more creative we are, the more joy we have, the higher our vibration, the more clear the manifesting is for us, because we're much more in tune. We're much more balanced to make those decisions and move forward. And then here, under our death card and transitions and beautiful new beginnings, right? Scheduling yourself in, making sure you create that time for yourself, we have the goose. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action, and your journey begins today. So that just reaffirms from Spirit all day long that this is coming for you. This is a great cycle of bringing something forward, bringing something to a close, first of all, and seeing what that is. And if you can't see it clearly for yourself, then there may be others out there that can support you and help you bring that clarity. But you also have to lighten up a little bit for yourself and make that time for yourself to create that open energetic space for more to come in, right? So Aries, make sure that you're doing that. You know, pause the video if you need to, jot down some notes of things that come to you. Doesn't matter how outrageous or ridiculous it is, just write it down if it's coming through, okay? So we're going to pull a couple of ending cards here just to anchor the reading for your new moon energy in July 2020. And let's see what we have for Aries coming forward. Aries energy, what are the final messages for us? Okay, Aries, let's see. We have surrender and abundance. How great is that? So, speaking exactly to what it is your reading is said all the way through. You know, surrender yourself to the possibilities. Open yourself up to a different perspective. There is something you need to make a decision about, and that's personal for you. It's individual for everybody, but it's time to make that decision because something needs to be acknowledged here as being closed. It's a closed chapter. It's something that no longer serves you, that you need to finish up with. And as you finish that up, you have 88 abundance is going to come forward. That's what's being manifested here. And that is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. All the cards just look a little wonky right now, but at least you can see them. So Aries, that's beautiful. All right, usually I start these readings with a high fractal card. I'm going to end it with a high fractal card so it can connect to the energies that we already have in motion here for you, for your new moon and your manifestation window. So let's pull one of these, and I always read it fully from the book so that it's clear. Okay, 36. And that's what it looks like. These are really beautiful cards to meditate with as well. Okay, so 36 is all about, let's see how it lines up with our reading. I'm always fascinated how it goes. Self-talk, there we go. This is a high energy card and it's directly related to how you're treating yourself. Note how the teeth inside the mouth point inward in the image. Your guides are telling you it's time to work on being kinder to yourself right there. It's important you become aware of your self-judgments and inner dialogue right there. And it's time to start consciously talking to yourself as if you were your best friend. Use kindness and compassion. So scheduling time in for yourself, definitely, and letting it all go. Do this for others. Oh, you do this for others, now it's time to do it for yourself. So maybe you've got someone at a distance that has been giving you that exact advice, that it's time for you, Aries. It's time for you to create something. It's time for you to put yourself first. And you're being told by Spirit, absolutely, you need to listen to that. You need to pay attention to that, because it is time for you to focus on you and let go of something. There's something that's ready to be released, and then bring forth that loving, beautiful energy you'll be able to manifest throughout the coming weeks for whatever this means for you. So Aries, this is your new moon message. This is the reading that came through for you. So I'm very excited to see how it all plays out for you. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Click the buttons for me, give some support, that would be amazing. I hope that you have a blessed day, a beautiful new moon, and remember to live big and shine bright. Until next time.